Hello, my name is Anne Berger. I have had a long and I hope illustrious career in education which spanned over 30 years. I worked my way up from being a teacher to ultimately the principal of a wonderful school in our area, and I have a rather formal education background. I have a B.Ed degree and several diploma courses which I completed, probably most notably the advanced course in education, which centered on educational management. Over the years, and especially as I became deputy principal and then ultimately principal, the one thing I did notice is that teachers in general, and I do generalize here, are extremely non-confrontational people. Teachers by their very nature shy away from confrontation. Now, conflict is such a normal part of any job, but certainly in a job where you are working in teams for a large part of your career and of your day, conflict is bound to happen. But how you deal with that conflict is so important. And what I noticed in my experience is that many teachers didn't want to face conflict. They shied away from it. And I always drew the analogy of saying it was very much like putting a band-aid on a festering sore and hoping that it would heal, and it doesn't. What happens then is that you go home very unhappy. It permeates into your personal life, and in some severe instances can even cause physical distress and physical illness. I think a lot of teachers seem to think that dealing with conflict means that it's going to be aggressive, it's going to be shouting match, it's going to be antagonistic, none of the above. Confrontation dealt with correctly, conflict dealt with correctly, can actually be a win-win situation for both parties, and it can certainly leave people going away feeling that they are better for it, have a better understanding of the other person's perspective of the problem. Very often the person that caused you that conflict and that unhappiness is blissfully unaware that they even caused you that problem. So dealing with it in a mature and adult way is very, very important. And I'd like to share with you some tips on how you can deal with that conflict without it leading to a fight and without it leading to unpleasantness. One of the things I always used to say is, when you start speaking to somebody about something that makes you unhappy, always use I phrases. The way I feel is this, I felt this way or that way, never you, because by saying you is a very accusatory manner of dealing with something. But there are many, many other things I'd like to share with you, and I certainly hope you would join me in a session where we could deal with conflict resolution in a mature, happy way, so that you don't need to go home and feel that you are very unhappy in the workplace. Thank you.